Hello everyone, I'm Shaun Murray, Team Nautique athlete, here to take you through an in-depth tour of the LINC Panoray touchscreen. And today I'm going to take you through this unique interface that is only found in the Ski Nautique and Nautique 200. Now both of these boats are AWSA tournament approved, ready to pull world records and personal bests. So let's go check out what makes driving your Nautique such a breeze. Now there's two different ways that you can control this touchscreen. Of course, you can reach up and make contact, change some settings that way. We also have Helm Command. That's this really cool rotary encoder that's right next to your throttle. So you can go from your throttle right over to Helm Command. And this gives you complete control of your LINC Panoray touch display. We also have some hotkeys surrounding Helm Command for most commonly used items. Things like your volume, user presets, speed control, tab, so you can access more information within a particular menu, and of course your home button. Now going up to the screen, we have the same key layout as your hotkeys right here in the middle, so they're always front and center. Here at the top we have your rudder indicator. Below that is your current speed, your set speed, fuel level, and depth. On the right side you'll currently see our event details. You can also pull up your switchboard. This is a unique to Nautique feature that allows you to easily customize this menu for your most commonly used items. We also have our vitals. It gives you air and water temperature, as well as your engine stats. You can also turn your speed control on and off here. A really nice feature is our user presets. You can change from slalom, jump, trick tournament, or slalom, jump, trick recreation. If you pick slalom tournament, you can adjust your pull type, your rope length, and what's cool is actually adjust the rope color to match what's actually happening on your rope. With auto rope advanced switch to on, every time you complete a pass, your rope length will automatically shorten. Adjusting your wait time will give the driver a notification of when to begin the next pass. Under Course Manager, you can have save courses, map a new course, and have your course auto detect set to on. So going into jump tournament mode, you can adjust your jump letter, power factor, second segment adder, return to baseline, as well as rope switch timeout. All of those have to do with your cruise control as well as your engine power. Now you can also adjust the wake size by backing down the number to make it smaller or sizing it up depending on the jumper's preference. We also have course managers for the same thing of save courses, map a new course, and have your course auto detect set to on or off. Going into your trick tournament mode, you can get the exact trick pull that you want. Adjusting your HydroGate will change the wake size. And for trick, if you want to add ballast, you do that right here. So let's talk about your recreation settings. Both slalom and jump recreation are going to be similar to your slalom and jump tournament. The biggest difference is going to be trick recreation. This is where you have access to your ballast shift as well as your run timer. And you have a course manager here as well. And lastly, you have your speed control only. This gives you control of your HydroGate. To bring your wake size down, just dial the number back. Adjust your ballast level. And we have ballast shift. Ballast shift is a great feature because you can perfectly balance the boat without asking anyone to move around. Over here on the right-hand side of the screen, we have our event details. So if you're in slalom tournament, it will show your time tolerance for your current pass as well as your previous. Change into slalom recreation, it'll show your current pass. Jump tournament will show your time tolerance for your current as well as your previous pass. Jump recreation will show your current pass. Whether you're in trick tournament or trick recreation, your event details will look the same. So let's keep moving along this top bar. You've got your temperature, your oil pressure, as well as your voltage, and you can press those to change which icon is up. Under your RPMs, you'll also find your engine hours. You can also find the HydroGate and MicroTuners status right here. Next to that is your source for the stereo. And lastly on the top is your volume control. So let's start looking at some of the pages that we have within the menu. The next page under our home screen is our stereo. This is where you can pick your audio source, pair Bluetooth devices, as well as set your audio levels, changing things like your bass, your mids, treble, balance, and auto volume. Auto volume is a really cool feature because as the boat speeds up, the volume raises. When the boat slows down, the volume comes back down. The next page is our ballast. This allows you to control your ballast individually, as well as drain all or fill all at the same time, or even set levels. Next, we have our climate and lighting. This is where you can see your air and water temperature. Your courtesy lighting can be switched on or off. Your docking lights. Next, we have our climate. This is where you can access your driver's seat heater, as well as your heater fan. The features page gives you a great overhead picture of things you can find in your boat. Things like your 12-volt locations, your auxiliary input location, your USB ports, your battery location, your T-drain handle, as well as your 2 bilge pumps. Next up, we have GPS mapping. This gives you a great overhead picture of different waterways and depth charts, which are great for when you're out on the water. You can also view this in full map. Over here on the far right side, we have Waypoint Manager. You can save different waypoints, have a track manager, save tracks, and clear those tracks. Lastly, we have our preferences. This is where you can turn your auto awareness cam. That means the boat will automatically turn on the camera at appropriate times. You have your auto volume access here as well. Your depth buzzer can alert you to whatever depth you want it to let you know when you're running in shallow water. We can adjust display settings, things like display brightness, either in English or metric, your time zone, daylight savings can be adjusted, as well as your clock in 12 or 24 hour. The last page, you can adjust your buzzer volume dependent upon your speed. That's all done right here. To return to home, will bring us back to our home screen. Well, thanks for joining me on this tour of the LINC Panoray touchscreen found in the Ski Nautique and Nautique 200. As you can see, this interface makes driving this boat a dream. For more information or to contact a local dealer and check it out for yourself, go to nautique.com.